So despite Drew's best efforts to try to keep me from video recording while driving, I'm going against his best wishes. I know you can't really tell that I'm looking at the camera because I'm not. I'm looking at the road. But for video's purposes, I'm staring directly at the camera and you guys are all getting my undivided attention. Now Drew is taking pictures of amazing rock formations, which, in all honesty, pretty freaking beautiful out here. You got, some red sandstone over here. For any of those that take, did the Rocks and Minerals class for Science Olympiad, you would understand that one. Give me 1 second, I gotta reset the cruise control. That's what happens when the speed limit drops from 75 to 60 on you there. You gotta kind of slow it up a little bit. You got some really crazy rocks that are built diagonally, more like they were probably getting pushed in and whatever else. Here's a viewing area for those rocks over there. In case you're wondering, there's a lot of rocks and a lot of mountains, but not a whole lot of anything else. I think the highlight of the trip in regards to sites was a pile of boxes, which stacked up, which we considered Utah-ian art. We are currently in Utah, 108 miles from the closest rest stop and our gas station. Here, you can see as we're going in between two rock formations, i.e. they blew the stuff up. That's the car kicking into high speed to make sure I maintain my cruise control level. But you can see, I mean, it's really pretty, nonetheless. Despite the fact that, yes, we are in the middle of nowhere, and we have another 9.5 hours to go to LA. The whole trip in total, probably around 16, 17 hours. As I said, I'm doing the best I can. This is the cool thing about, these type of roads. All of a sudden, you come out from around the corner, and yes, Drew and anyone else who appreciates my driving, you see this drifting action that's going on, where you don't stay in the lane, but you kind of drift into the other lane to make your life a little bit easier. That's what I'm doing here. It's the preferred technique in this area, despite the fact that Drew is not a fan of it. But you look up there, and all of a sudden it's like, oh shit, there's a fucking amazing whole bunch of rocks and mountains, whatever. You just come out from around the turn, and all of a sudden it's like, oh wow, that's really pretty too, and oh wow, that's really pretty. It's kind of redundant, but it makes sense why people want to come out here and take pictures, and the whole reason of hey, let's drive cross country, because then you get to see shit like this. You don't get to see people, you don't get to see civilization, but you get to see pretty rocks. Basically the extent of it. Drew, do you have anything to add?
No, I was going to say that's enough talking on the camera while driving. It's getting like curvy now.
So when I was complaining before about the road getting curvy and sitting in the passenger seat,
I wasn't taping myself.
You were going on Facebook. You were going on the Twitter web.
Not when it was curving like this.
You were going on the Twitterverse and the Foursquaring and the.
Where am I going to check in? There's nothing around here. Check in. You are nowhere.
Drew actually got a badge for checking into nowhere for doing that. Alright, but you guys enjoy it. I'm going to try to climb this hill again and take this car by force. I'll talk to you later.